is Ida Kanini. I'm from Kenya. I'm a monitoring and evaluation specialist as well as a lecturer in one of the Kenya's university.
I'm called Awor Ponge. I work for the African Policy Center in charge of research, policy and evaluation, as well as an adjunct faculty at Kenyatta University's Department of Gender and Development Studies.
The Kenya's monitoring and evaluation system basically is under the Ministry of Treasury and Planning, and it's implemented by the Monitoring Evaluation Department, which we commonly call MED in Kenya. The national M&D system generally has some strengths and a number of opportunities. For example, the presence of the National M&D Plan, which we call the National Integrated Monitoring and Evaluation System, the NIMES, as well as the County Integrated Monitoring and Evaluation, the CIMES, which both are aligned together. We also have guidelines and standards of M&D for development of the interventions and to guide the implementation of results and resource use in the National Monitoring and Evaluation System. One thing also, we have the Parliament in Kenya who have realized their role in strengthening the M&D in that they have gone ahead and formed a parliamentary caucus. At the same time, we have a budget that has been allocated to the MED, a 1% of the Kenya's GDP. And Kenya's GDP, we basically know it's around 644 billion. Some of the opportunities that we have with our national M&D system is that we have a draft M&D policy, which is currently in Parliament, as well as we have many other bodies that implement and collect data, as well as implement evaluation systems, such as the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. We cannot also underscore the need and the role played by other stakeholders, such as the VOPES, the Voluntary Organization Professional, such as the Evaluation Society of Kenya, the academia, as well as the stakeholders in Kenya. However, having said that, we still have quite a number of weaknesses in our national M&D system that my colleague will talk about.
Yes, despite the strength that my colleague has talked about, we have some teething problems with the national monitoring and evaluation system, which are being acted on so as to enhance the evaluation system. The first one and the most challenging one is this idea that, of the national evaluation policy. It has been standing in Parliament for the past 8 years, and the political class have not seen it as a priority to pass it. So it's one of the areas which needs to be acted on very fast. Then another thing is the development of evaluation champions. We've had Parliament and the Evaluation Society working with champions, but then come election time, most of these champions lose in the elections. And then after election, it's like we have to start all over again to develop champions to work with. Beyond that, there has been a disconnect between the role of the National Bureau of Statistics vis-a-vis that one of the Monitoring and Evaluation Directorate. These are some government agencies which need to talk to one another, especially the one in charge of monitoring and evaluation, and the overall body charged with the mandate of collecting the statistics for the country. That said, there's the problem of lack of intake of the monitoring and evaluation data into the national statistical system, and also the political situation in the country does not make it easy to have continuity from one government to the other in terms of engagement. But that said, we have some mechanisms that have been put in place for purposes of strengthening the monitoring and evaluation system. One of these is to increase the demand for evaluation, and on the side of increasing the demand for evaluation, there's need for the national, the Voluntary Organization for Professional Evaluation in the country, that is the Evaluation Society of Kenya, to generate more evidence so as to inform the political class, what we would refer to as evidence-informed advocacy on the need to push these evaluation policy that has been lying for the past 8 years so that it can be passed into law. Then there's also the need to conduct a comprehensive capacity needs assessment so that we know what are the capacity monitoring and evaluation capacity needs at the national level and what are the capacity needs at the county level. In terms of evaluation use, there's need to institutionalize monitoring and evaluation in governance structures, as well as management having what we call a management response to evaluation findings, so that the evaluation reports do not just lie on the shelves. And lastly, with regard to evaluation supply, there's need to develop clear guidelines for engagement, especially with the donors who have shown a positive attitude of working with both the government as well as the civil society to develop an engagement mechanism, right? As well as help the national government in coming up with financial resources to allocate to the ministry in charge. And now for future plans, my colleague will highlight some of the plans we have for the future.
For our future plans, we look forward to the harmonization of the working relationship between the National Audit and the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, as well as other statistical offices, as well as establish a monitoring and evaluation culture to initiate appropriate steps towards the professionalization of M&D in Kenya. Thank you.
Thank you.